Morning everyone. First things first, we're going to drink a bit of water and then we're going to weigh in, see what we are this morning. Alright, so just done our weigh-in. We were at bang on 144 pounds. That is probably the heaviest I've been in a long time. And just tipping under 10% body fat. So we need to solve this, and we need to solve this fast. This won't be solved with like drastic dieting, it won't be solved with like, you know, supplementation. It won't be solved by any of that. It'll be solved by basically eating the same meals over and over again, very clean eating, timed nutrition, and the odd kind of food that I'd crave, I'd fit that in like every 7 to 10 days. Like, don't reward yourself after 3 days if you're already starting to lose weight. I see the only plus side of weighing in at 144 pounds this morning, which is quite high, is that I could possibly lose the first 4 pounds in 2 or 3 days if I did it correctly. We're going out for food tomorrow night, so that's gonna cause a little bit of disruption, but we're still 3 weeks out from the rest, so we haven't got a mass panic yet. At the moment, looking at it like that, we can aim to lose around £4 a week for the next 3 weeks. Alright, so what we've got here, we have 90 grams of avocado, and we've got 2 whole eggs and 50 grams of egg whites. So that's about 7 grams of protein added on into it. This is breakfast, obviously. Pretty much 0 carb in there. We are doing 5 hours today, and we won't be using any carbohydrate today. It'll be pretty much very low. Let's eat this, see how we feel, and then I think we're going on the bike in about 50 minutes time. Before we go out, we'll see what I need to take with me. 5 hours would be a long time. So the eggs were cooked in coconut oil. Coconut oil I use all the time, and it lasts like forever. Alright, so very quickly, this is what we've got here. We've got 1 omega fish oil. We've also got a multivitamin, Boots 8 to 7, and just simple My Protein omega-3. Okay, so for the ride today, very low carb, like I said. Mixed nuts, again, you can get them from anywhere. Two Quest bars, right, because the carbohydrate, fat and protein content on these is absolutely bang on what I need. Not sponsored again, but you know, you still got to buy these things. It's like it's what works. However, I am using Stealth gels. They are the 20 gram. I'm having 2 of those, and that's basically going to be my ride nutrition. Oh yeah, water in my bottles, nothing else. Just come back from a 5-hour ride. Tour Yorkshire's on TV. So for lunch, we have 70 grams of sweet potato. We've got some baby plum tomatoes. I'm just gonna have a handful. And we've got some ready to eat peppered Scottish smoked waffle fillets. So we're probably gonna have like 2 or 3 of these.
You reckon Fabian was a top dude?
Alright, so it's now coming up for 7 o'clock. The last check-in with the camera was like at 2 or 3 o'clock when I got back in, and I had
I had a whey protein shake, so that was just one scoop, so that was 20 grams of protein, with a little bit of semi-skim milk, and then the rest of it was like water. So I had that, and then I had what I showed you. I had that mackerel. So after eating all that, I didn't have anything apart from one apple from like 2:30, 3 o'clock till now, 7 o'clock. So I had one apple. And that's pretty much it. So I've just finished another plate of macro. I'm not done yet. Like, that's going to keep me going for a bit. It's little and often that makes the whole difference. And our fat has been sky high today. Our carbs have been like dead low, which I'm really surprised I managed to keep it this low without actually properly trying. And our protein's been good as well today without trying as well. So it's been a good first day. But like I said, I'm not going to end there. I'm going to have something before bed. So I'll check back in with you then. Just having 3 rice cakes with a little bit of peanut butter on. Very minimal peanut butter, but still, that's on there. And that's pretty much what we've eaten all day. If I'm totally honest with you, I have felt the change already, particularly in my stomach. Feels very kind of tight is not the right word, but if I try and push my stomach out, it doesn't feel like it goes out as far. So maybe my bloatedness has gone down in the last 24 hours, but we won't really tell really until maybe so today's Friday. We won't really tell until Sunday or Monday when the changes will really take place.
Good morning, YouTube. Just weighed in. Our weigh-in is 142.4 pounds. That means a weight loss in the last 24 hours of 1.8 pounds. So that's like reasonable, and it's kind of what I expected. The scale said we'd lost 0.8% body fat, and our muscle mass has stayed the same. So it's going in the right direction. However, today we've got a meal out. Well, tonight we've got a meal out, so that's going to affect our weigh-in for the following day. So the next time I'm going to weigh is Monday. So I'm not going to weigh this weekend at all, because that would just upset my brain and put me all out of sync. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to check back in on Monday. But before I leave you, I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday, as in the breakdown, the pie chart. And let's head over to the whiteboard. Got riding, did 5 hours. I burned 3,117 calories. I ate yesterday 2,899. I was left over with around 2,000 calories. So I was in a 2,000 calorie debt. But get this, in the evening, right, I didn't feel hungry. Like, I ate those rice cakes and the peanut butter. After that, I didn't feel hungry. I'll write it down for you. This was the split yesterday. Can you guess which one, carb, fat, protein, these are? I'll give you, like, you can pause the video, like, try and think, and then restart it, because I'm going to tell you now. That was the split. Now, a few little side notes here. In grams, this is what I ate. 236 grams. I had 134 grams. And I had 185 grams of fat. Today I've woken up, I've weighed, I'm nearly 1% body fat lighter. I'm also nearly 2 pounds lighter. But like, I'm not hungry this morning. I've been to the toilet and I've peed and it's like clear again. So I'm just going to do the same thing today, but with today's ride being a little bit harder. You can see it on Strava. Today's diet is going to be slightly different. I'm going to have a little bit more carbs, less fat. Protein's going to be roughly the same. So I'm not going to go into too much detail for that, because you know we can always do another one. But this is what I ate today. Bearing in mind, you know, it was a steady ride, a really steady ride, and also I don't work, so the rest of the day I hardly did anything. I sat down, edited a video, I went over to Anthony's, I watched the Charlie Grand Prix, which I still haven't seen on TV, and yeah, just chilled. But it's important to remember that, because you know a lot of you guys work, and I understand that you take into consideration that, you know, don't leave yourself in too much of a calorie debt. I can afford to, but again, I'm just showing you what I do because I can afford to do it. I hope this has been like a good insight. I hope this has helped in some way and given you like a bit of an idea of what we do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Share it with, because I'm sure a lot of people are fascinated with nutrition and food. I know I'm obsessed with cake, so even that counts. So yeah, and I'll see you just after the weekend, hopefully.